Welcome back to Morning Drive. 1 year ago, the KPMG Women's Leadership Summit was part of the KPMG Women's PGA Championship Week in New York, bringing the top minds in golf and business and politics together. The Leadership Summit will take place next week at Sahali, and one of the keynote speakers joins us this morning. She was there last year. She'll be there again this year. A World Golf Hall of Fame member, 10 major championship wins, and a longtime friend of Morning Drive, Miss 59, Annika Sorenstam. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming back. Annika, it's amazing to think about this event now 2 years old as the KPMG Women's PGA Championship. How has it elevated women's golf?
I think it's elevated in many ways. I mean, first of all, you get all the best players together. It's a major championship. And then they have the Women's Summit. They bring all these leaders around, the world to talk about, how to get women in C-suites. And of course, they want to make sure that we play on some great golf courses. So I think it's been a winning concept for sure.
Part of it, of course, being the Women's Summit, and you're going to be a keynote speaker there. What is the message that you're going to be sharing?
Well, I'll be sharing, just talking about my learning experiences, what I've experienced that made me successful, I guess, on the golf course, and what I've learned now in the business world. So, but also, the goal there is to sit and listen, to get inspired by all these successful women. The goal is to get more women in C-suite positions. We want to inspire them, and I think, having golf as a platform couldn't be, that's a super way to do it.
You're a pioneer on the golf course, but also in the business world. The Annika brand is world-renowned. What do you see in terms of the spots that need to be filled? When you walk around that room, are you impressed with the size and the number of women in powerful positions, or you think there's like a dearth of women in powerful positions?
Well, what I'm impressed is that they all get together. I think they all want to help each other, and that's what I think we need to do, is not just inspire, but to tell stories that it's not that easy, but tell them, encourage them. It's a challenge, but this is what I went through, and I think that's what gives us all hope. And of course, when you got the best female golfers in town, that helps too. But to just get everybody involved from corporate perspective, and certainly with KPMG, I mean, they're just such a leader in their industry, and to bring them in, different women from different fields, that's what, to me, is what makes this very special.
What are your expectations for next week in the golf tournament?
Well, Sahali is one of those old classic golf courses, a little tight, smaller greens. I mean, I've played there. I love it. And, now it's a major championship for the women. I think everybody's excited to go there. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to win. It's such a different golf course than, of course, the courses we've seen in the past. So, again, you got to drive the ball well. You got to hit it straight.
The fairways are about this wide.
Yeah. But it might put a little bit more of, strategy. Somebody who's, good with longer irons maybe could have an advantage. But I mean, right now we're seeing some great golf overall. I mean, it's been fun to watch the ladies play. We're
going to continue this conversation with Annika Sorenstam. Ask her about the state of the LPGA, the race to the CME Globe, Lydia Ko, Ariya Jutanugarn winning 3 in a row. She could speak to that. She's done a lot in this game. Much more with Annika, the World Golf Hall of Fame member, coming up next on Morning Drive.